Right, okay, so we're going to set off and do mock test on EK1. So again, we'll do the pulling up the parking, throw in a manoeuvre, everything on your own, so you get no help unless I then have to step in.
Yeah.
Obviously, if an examiner has to step in, that would be classed as a serious fall.
Yeah.
Unless a case of there's a situation there that nobody's dealt with before and you're like, what do I do here? And they give you advice, okay, what we'll do here, we'll do this, or we'll do that, we'll do this, and don't worry about it, we'll be part of the test.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're ready, let's go from here and follow the road ahead of the roundabout.
come back.
Yeah, I'm just going to get to pull up and park on the left.
That's what I was going to do. I was waiting for him to.
Just signal left. Okay. So. Okay. Now, just get the car. You can't ask the examiner, well, I just let
Yeah.
him go by.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He was waiting for me.
He was waiting, so what should you do?
Do the part.
You should do. If he stops, you move.
Yeah.
But then you get something that you had your steering.
It wasn't straight.
It wasn't straight, and then you turned it, you moved, you straightened it, then you turned it back again, and you moved. All at that time, you're just moving in towards that car. There is no way you can do that manoeuvre from that position if you turn at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, I'm going to give you a piece of advice when you're pulling up to do a parallel park. Remember, ideally the first thing you do is put your mirror down, but that's okay. Doesn't matter if you put it there. But see when you get out there and you come to a stop.
Maybe a meter away from the car.
Yeah, half a metre to a metre, that's fine. But you should do your reverse first, because that gets your reverse. Get your reverse gear selected first, because that gets your reverse lights on.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't. You stopped. Didn't straighten your wheel, and just thought about the mirror. There's three things. Stop. Select reverse gear. Lower the mirror. So what comes first? Stop. What comes next? Reverse gear. What comes next?
Mirror.
Right. And when you stop, your wheel must be straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right, so let's imagine that's not been done. We'll throw in a different manoeuvre somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay, so it's easy to fail it through things like that. And this is what you're learning. So you've got that one. Yeah, but you can't pass the responsibility on to me if it's a mock test, because you can't do it to an examiner. It's your decisions. And pulling forward is you've now abandoned the manoeuvre.
So would that also fail it?
But I don't know how that would go in your position. You're not reading the other road users, but yeah, the road turn left. Right, so that's it. Back in the test mode. To find somewhere suitable to pull up and park on the left. Yeah, when you're ready, I'd like to move off again. At the roundabout, I want to turn left first exit. Left first
Yeah.
exit. I know we got that right. Turn right here. Am I correct? You want to take the second exit there?
No, just don't stop.
Okay. Right, then I want to do a forward bay park. Oh, they're all freshly marked, which is good. So, yes, forward bay park. Okay, finished? I'm going to pause this for a moment. In fact, leave it. Open the door.
I'm over the line. I was out there.
But I asked you if you were finished and you said yes.
Am I allowed to fix it?
Courage? Yes, you are. That's why I asked you that.
I know I'm quite far over, so
Yes. Right, a couple of things went wrong there. So tell me about the in fact, see, all before that, you had no minor faults. Do you know that?
no.
No minor faults, but just that issue with the reverse park. And it's your thought process. More than anything, it's your thought process. It's not right. It's not that you don't know what to do. You just didn't know what to do at the time. You didn't think properly. Right, so that roundabout, where
So-
do you take the second exit?
I was looking at it because I know there's one that roundabout's tricky.
That's the one
Camera,
you usually
yeah.
take the right lane because we always go forward, road
Yeah,
ahead.
but then you said left, so I was gonna go fix
Yes.
it, and then you jumped in.
Well, you could come in here for a bay part and plus you force me into right anyway.
Yeah,
Because
I didn't know you could come in here for a bay part.
Yeah, because I didn't generally
You haven't done
tend to
it.
use it.
Yeah.
Right, but now I know it's all marked again because it was never marked.
Yeah,
Right, so now I know it's marked again. I will be using it. Right, so then you come in, you wait to turn right.
there's the no entry sign, and
Yes.
then it's in the middle,
Yes.
and I was like, well, hold on.
Aye.
Then you go right, and then come in, then you go left, then come all the way around.
Right. So what it is it's one-way systems.
Yeah, so obviously, so traffic
you-
doesn't.
You would not. Yes. So you would go in there. So we can't go out that way. We come in.
Yeah,
Because
I'd
you're
go all the
back
way
over your
around.
shoulder there.
Yeah, there's a no entry sign.
Yeah.
So I need to go all the way.
All the way right round there. Right, so that's what that is. So good. So we can understand why that was there. This manoeuvre. Did you check your mirrors? Did you signal?
No.
Was there a car behind you?
Yeah.
Yes, and you,
I
you
didn't do any of
know
it.
what you were doing. Right. And then there was no stop at a point of turn, then turn, because your position was central rather than to the left. So a lot went wrong with that.
With this one, I was meshing the reverse Bay Park, because you need to be central for the reverse
Yes.
Bay Park.
Correct.
I missed my checks.
Yes.
Then I came in, the line was in between there, but obviously I wasn't left, so I was too close to it. So when I did come in,
Yeah.
I'm too far right. Whereas I feel like if I was
It
on
can
the
be
left side.
corrected. So you're either going to be asked, is that you finished? Where they're saying to you, translation, would you like me to mark this as your manoeuvre?
Yeah.
You can turn and say, no, I'm not finished, I need to correct it. They will leave you to correct it
Is
and
it?
then mark it.
Okay.
Think about it. Your reverse parks, have you ever had to correct them before?
No.
Would not be too close to the curb, you just pull forward a bit and then fixed it?
Oh yeah.
Or you're too far away from the curb, you just come back it? Or
Yeah,
what
the
about
last
reverse
one we
bay
did.
park?
The last reverse parallel park
So-
we did. I came in, had to come back out, then
Right.
back in again.
So that's it. So you're allowed to do these things. You're allowed to fix a manoeuvre. You're not get 3 goes at it. You have 1 go at it.
Yeah.
Maybe a second go at it, but hopefully not the whole thing. So take that lesson. So we know up till now there was no faults.
Mhm.
That roundabout through you because you would normally go. It's your memory
Yeah.
now. Normally go road ahead. So, but where am I going here? Where am I
Yeah,
going
yeah.
here? The instruction was left first exit. That's where you must go on.
Yeah.
You must do mirrors interior, left signal, left position, left first exit.
There was just a lot of second guessing myself. You said second left, I was like, okay, I'm going up here, see test, I was saying going that way. Then I was like, wait, hold on, I remember doing this, I'm going right. And then my mind started fighting itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you jumped in.
Yeah.
And then the no entry sign really threw me because I was like, well, hold on,
Yeah.
no entry to where?
Mm-hmm.
If it was a no entry up here, I guess it'd be on the left of the road instead of being on
Yes.
the right.
Yes. Okay, so you've learned something from that. We don't have to see that as a negative thing. We can see that as a positive thing. But as I say, with the whole test, because we can just end this here. The whole test, the manoeuvre, the first manoeuvre, you tried to pass responsibility on me,
Mm-hmm.
but you already had things going wrong,
Yeah.
and then you decided to make the wrong decision, which is to go forward.
This is going to sound really silly for how far along my driving. When I was doing that first reverse park, I couldn't, like, see when the wheels like that.
Yeah.
What is the best way to tell if the wheel's straight? If it moves itself?
No. Right. Okay. So if you were there,
Mm-hmm.
right. So go to the left. Right. So where was your wheel?
Here.
No. There's just now.
Oh,
Right. So put your wheel back to where it was. It was there, wasn't it?
mm-hmm.
Where's your wheel now? Is it straight?
Straight.
Nope.
It's
Turn.
to the right.
How do we know?
Because I did 2 full revolutions. So from full up left, I need to do 1 full revolution back,
Yes.
and then
So look at it. Go. Right. We'll do this one more time because this breaks the tires.
Yeah.
Right, you're at full lock right, aren't you?
yeah,
1 full revolution. That's you straight.
yeah, and then I
Now,
go again. 1
1 full revolution plus a quarter as you back to lock. 1 back is stop.
That's straight.
Straight.
Yeah, okay. I know that sounds really silly because I've been doing my lessons for ages now.
Yes. But when you started to reverse, you saw yourself going that way, go left.
Yeah, and
So-
that's why I stopped because like, okay, I'm going left,
Right,
and then
so all you had to do was, I think I'm left. I must be left. I'm turning left.
Yeah.
So quarter turn, bang. Yes, I am. So 1 full revolution. That's how you fix it, right? It's just getting your mind. Things can confuse you unless you're 100% on the ball. And these are the things that if you make these mistakes, then this is why you're learning them.
Mhm.
Not everybody takes everything in that I'm going to put across to them, and they don't take everything in the exact same way. Every driver becomes a wee bit different, but the vast majority tend to make these mistakes naturally and then learn from them, which is what you're doing here. Okay, so we're going to end this here. So I would not be marking that as a successful one,
Yeah,
because
just
of
'cause
that,
of all
there,
the-
but I can understand what happened.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is I would like you to study the reverse park or a forward bay park,
Mhm.
and next week we'll do the exact same route,
Mhm.
so you've got time to study it,
Yeah.
and then let's see what that brings. But everything else, fine, I don't have an issue with,
Mhm.
and you don't have a problem.
Yeah. I feel, even though I definitely fucked up this part,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like the biggest, like the most crystal clear learning experience I've had
Good.
of my own mistakes.
Right.
Because I feel like everything I've done wrong, I've identified them myself without you
Mhm.
having to tell me,
Yeah.
you did this.
Mhm.
I feel like I've pointed them out.
Yeah. Oh, usually that's what I always do. Always give you the opportunity to do. If you can't tell me, I
Yeah.
will tell you.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of times sometimes
Right.
you'll say something I've not picked up on it.
Right.
Whereas this time, like I realised I know when to sign. That's
Mhm.
what messed me up. I realised it was on the right, so that's going towards the
Yeah.
petrol station.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Good. Right.